Now the new season is tipped off, Richard. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And a wide open look for Siakam. Şengün with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam.
So far proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shots of the night here. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Pacers with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Şengün passes to Eason. Şengün with the screen for Eason. Great open look there.
You can run some offense through Şengün because he has a high basketball IQ.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Siakam finds Halliburton, takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Now, Green. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The drive by Thompson. Out to Brooks. Şengün against Mathurin. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Eason. And he converts the layup. Eason's got 5 now.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amin Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time, but he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. Mathurin for three. Green with the rebound. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Cavaliers. Here's Nembhard. No scoring in this one. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam, a screen on Thompson. Here's Halliburton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, the balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
1:09 left in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
The Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
To stop the run, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Cranes the three-pointer. Siakam's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Şengün inside. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them. Thompson
is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the power forward. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Eason, a screen on Halliburton. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Rockets. Thompson against Halliburton. Siakam looking around. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress.
Oh,
yes! That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Halliburton outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got his third basket of the night right there.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. Normally he drains that.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. And now it's a three-point Indiana lead. And here's Green outside. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Here's Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Left side, Mathurin. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. And the foul on Tari Eason. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks beat that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
6 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. Rockets trail. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Thompson against Halliburton. For the three. Eason grabs the board.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And he banks in the layup. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Here's Halliburton. Banked in off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Down low, Thompson. Missed inside. Outside, Mathurin. Halliburton is screen on Brooks. Stolen by Brooks. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Do you guys agree in a game like this, typically you go out to your superstars and say, get it done?
Yep, and we did that.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ball game.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on.
And that is a wrap.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
On the court for Indiana, they've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Walker, and it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And Vliet on the wing. Pass to Landale. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot, and that one is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Tapping a screen on Van Vliet. Ball stolen. Whitmore with it. Still scoreless. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Inside. That's tipped. They kick it out to Green. Here's Whitmore. No good on the 3. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Smith inside. Toppin's there. Now here's Green, guarded by Walker. Van Vliet against McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one from Van Vliet.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a one-point game. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Smith. Whitmore's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets. Floats one. A shot by McConnell, no good. Lays it up off the glass. McConnell's got his first points of the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Out to Smith. There's the triple. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
McConnell against Van Vliet. Here's Wiseman. Back to McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Indiana. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. And Fred Van Vliet gets the 3. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is Van Vliet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
And here's McConnell. And Toppin throws it down.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. Smith against Walker. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Whitmore. It's rebounded by Indiana.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Toppin with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Nesmith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Van Vliet on the wing. He has 7. He gets that one. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in just the second half. McConnell's scanning the floor, and it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. There's Green with the three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Rockets. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Dylan Brooks out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Green, and it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of his team.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We really need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range. Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Green inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Buries it from three-point range. And now a 4-point Houston lead.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Halliburton. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Here's Eason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so Eason nails both of them. Pacers trail by 4. Out to Turner. And it goes down 2 points. Turner's got his first points in this one.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Halliburton against Green. And it's Green shutting it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Green slams home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Halliburton against Thompson. On the wing, Mathurin. Off target from three-point range. Rockets leading by 5. Now here's Brooks. Back to Thompson. Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Şengün's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Nemhard, the pass to Siakam. Takes a three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson finds Eason. Thompson right side. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Turner. Green against Siakam. From deep. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
And Green slams it in.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that work.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Rockets leading by 6. Stolen.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Eason. Green deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Screen by Siakam to the left side wing. It's up a 3. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Siakam for 3. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Goes up off the inbound. Money!
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to
two of the... Greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Castle in at the point guard position.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Spurs. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Thompson against Vassell. That's tipped. And we're about a minute into the first. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Castle. 17 points in his last outing. Şengün with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama against Şengün. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Can't cash it in from close range. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Sohan outside. The 3 from Wembanyama. Eason pulls it in. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Count it.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Here's Castle. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Landale's checked in for Houston. Landale with a screen. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Landale inside. Second chance effort. Back to Green. There's the three. Gets the three ball to go. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 1. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Landale. Now here's Vassell. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Indiana. Picked up by Sohan. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama up top. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw misses.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
And he can't hit the second. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. It's Easton with the jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Outside Wembanyama. And he lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Green.
Wow!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. The three from Barnes. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jalen Green. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Castle in at the 1. Outside, Green. Green takes it to the rack.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Here's Castle. Green covering. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Rockets on D. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Barnes feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, screen on Brooks. The 3 from Barnes. They get the rebound. Here's Wembanyama.
Some very enthusiastic coverage from Sengun, using all of his size and wingspan.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Castle. Green covering. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Now, here's Green, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Here's Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Castle. Wembanyama screen. Off target with the three. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I think it's so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Ali. Thank you. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 7. Green going right at the rim. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Sinks the tray.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Green in the lane.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Vassell outside. Picked up by Sohan. Thompson against Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Here's Vassell. That three's off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And it's Thompson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Wembanyama screen. On the wing, Vassell, defended by Thompson. Wembanyama screen. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Green. Out to Thompson, left side Eason. The 3 is up. Rebound San Antonio. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
Now here's Wembanyama. 20 points for him last game against Indiana.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Screen by Eason. Oh, the posterizer from Green.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots. Coach needs to encourage.
All right, fellas. And that's it for halftime.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
We've got Jabari Smith. Green out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 10. Nice move. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Ball against Van Vliet. Right side, Paul. Collins a screen. Paul against Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Paul can't get it to go. And the Rockets shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And that one's good. Green.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Van Vliet against Paul. Looking to win the run. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
Paul entered the league with an already developed game, but then he made his jumper pure.
Van Vliet outside for Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Paul taking his time here. Spurs need to get one up here. Offensive rebound. Champagny. And the layup is good off the glass. Champagny's gotten his first basket of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Spurs trail by 13. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Collins passes to Champagny. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Assistant, Zach Collins.
The Rockets have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Van Vliet against Paul. For 3, Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Spurs trail by 14. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Paul against Van Vliet. Left side, Paul. Collins passes to Champagny. Collins with a screen on Green. Here's Champagny. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Houston leading by 12. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Champagny. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Collins finds Paul. It's hauled in by Houston.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Out to the right wing. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. Van Vliet with it. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Stolen by Vassell. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Now, Greg Popovich addressing his team.
Had a lot of great shots and have them drop.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Spurs, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Devin Vassell out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Green for 3. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. The 3 from Wembanyama. Thompson pulls it in. Houston leading by 11. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Green. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Sohan. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Barnes against Brooks. Pass to Castle. Clock at 4. Wembanyama screen. And Castle with the basket on the assist by Barnes.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Here's Green. Oh, Green with a strong take.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Drives to the hoop, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And this rookie Castle is smooth on the drive. Can't give him any space in the lane.
Here's Green. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And that one is hammered home.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Vassell passes to Barnes. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Vassell's shot is good.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Left side, Eason. Let's go with a 3. Outside for Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Eason. Off target at the rim. Spurs trail by 7. And here's Barnes. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his 3rd foul so far. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Brooks. Clock at 6. Here's Barnes. Banked it in off the glass. And now just a 5-point Houston lead.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to.
Outside, Green. Thompson outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Brooks defending. Barnes against Brooks. Wembanyama, screen on Brooks. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive board. Vassell outside. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Easton. Out to Thompson. Pass to Green to win the cold spell. Houston with another miss.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
That right there, a huge basket from Sohan, showing absolute fearlessness in the clutch. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
Here's Şengün. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. That free throw good from Şengün.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
So the first of 3 is good. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. The 3 from Wembanyama, offline. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
One of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Castellan at the point. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Six on the shot clock, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Halliburton for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Turner passes to Halliburton. And a wide-open look for Mathurin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Out to the wing, a 3 ball, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Takes it out to Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Vassell outside. Nembhard grabs the board. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Offensive rebound. And Turner kicks to Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Siakam's got 5 now.
And here's a guy who's worked on his range a little bit every year. Siakam confident from well beyond the arc now.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Chris Paul's checked in for San Antonio.
Spurs substitution, number 3.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Count it.
Exceptional focus from the point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Paul. Halliburton outside. And Halliburton slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Nembhard's shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Count that one. And it's 9 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
35 seconds left to play here in the first. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Pass to Turner. Now Nembhard takes it out to Siakam. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. San Antonio leading. Jacks up a three. And it's Sohan missing. Left side Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Wembanyama for three. It's a hand on it. And Paul stays with it. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Spurs out in front. Lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that. Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Wembanyama passes to Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Paul with the bucket.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. I tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Vassell outside. The tray. Here's Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 3. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Halliburton against Vassell. Here's the screen. Siakam for three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
No, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Siakam, a screen on Vassell. Fires for three. Siakam misses. San Antonio leading by 7. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Paul's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Siakam, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama driving.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Halliburton against Paul. An easy 2 points on the layup. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And it's Mathurin missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And yes, it's good. Halliburton's got 17.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Vassell.
Vassell at the line for 2.
Vassell hits them both. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Halliburton. From down in the low post, it goes. Halliburton's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And thank you.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about
And now, and that is it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Johnson. Castle is out there with Collins. And it's Branham in at the 2 spot. Johnson right side. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Castle. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Branham. A second chance effort. Here's Castle. Toppin covering. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ciambeni's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level. That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Here's McConnell. Tries to the hoop. That one falls. McConnell's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Wiseman. Indiana moving it around. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 10. This one for 3. Walker with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Collins in the post. He's covered by Wiseman. Pass to Castle. There's the pick. Driving inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Spurs leading by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Branham, the pass to Johnson. Here's Ciambeni. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Ciambeni. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point San Antonio lead. Now, here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
driving the lane. Collins wide open. He fires. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate. Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Here's Castle. He's covered by McConnell. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Castle misses. There's Walker with the three. Wiseman the pass to Walker. A rebound by the Spurs. They host the Clippers after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Branham. Offline with his three. McConnell scanning the floor. 4 seconds left. And it's Toppin that time on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
Hey, it's all about who's more.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Vassell with it. Mathurin picks him up. And that one's good. Barnes.
Barnes, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage of what's available.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A really good athlete. Mathurin is a huge asset in transition.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Castle. And that one is hammered home.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Outside for Wembanyama. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. No coverage that time. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Barnes. Back to Nembhard. Sinks the triple.
And you like when bigs get involved in the passing game. Exactly what Mathurin did there.
It's Vassell with the drive.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Barnes kicks to Vassell. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
San Antonio leading by 12. Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Barnes has got 6 here in this quarter. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Can they get it? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Castle. Paul with the ball. Barnes outside. Pass to Sohan. Launches a three. Vassell, no good. Pacers trail by 13. Lets a floater go. Here's Halliburton. And the shot goes down. Halliburton's got 23.
Great job that time by Halliburton, staying under control. You know, sometimes you can get a little overzealous when you see the floor wide open. He was right in rhythm.
It's good. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And here is Paul. Pass to Sohan. Paul kicks to Barnes. That three off the mark. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 13-point game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for San Antonio.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
You got to know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
On the wing, Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 14. The drive by Siakam. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Monday. 1. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
So the Houston starting five. We've got Green. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the two-guard spot. And for Indiana, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And he makes it on the layup. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And Houston has possession. The Pacers making their last shot. We played just over a minute here in the first. Nembhard, right side, over to the left wing. Turner inside, defended by Eason. Out of bounds, it'll be Rockets ball. And Houston has possession. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Siakam for three. It's hauled in by Houston. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, BA, that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength. We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
And it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Eason. The three. Sinks it from distance. Eason's got 7.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Halliburton against Thompson. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Pass to Thompson. Outside, Green. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Nembhard with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Halliburton. He played a great game against San Antonio. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from downtown.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Green. Nifty move. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. The teardrop.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Brooks from outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Şengün with a steal. Outside, Green. From deep. They get it back. Three-pointer, Brooks. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been able to create turnovers with their high-pressure defense, and offensively, they're converting off those opportunities.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Yeah, I have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate.
Oh, hey! How about that?
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Count that one. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Green with the ball. Siakam covering. Green, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Green. Wide open. And it's Houston scoring again.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Outside Mathurin. Lets the three fly. And he can't get that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got his second basket.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Nembhard left side. Inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Indiana again missing. The Rockets lead by 16. Pass to Thompson. Oh, from deep. They get it back. And here's Eason from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Turner for 3. Siakam with it. Green picks him up. Nembhard. And miss after miss right now. Ooh, poked away. Thompson outside. He shoots a 3. Thompson with another miss. Pacers trail by 19. 1:09 left in the second. Turner inside. Working on Şengün. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Last time they met was in Houston.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And fighting his way through, Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Outside for Halliburton. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Halliburton's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
On the attack, Green.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
For 3, Mathurin. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Eason. Back to Thompson. Screen by Eason. Thompson finds Eason. Basket counts. Eason's got 14.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Green for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment.
Taking a look here at Indiana. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Indiana Pacers.
They're getting destroyed inside.
Thanks, as always, for...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
So the Houston 5 right now. Cam Whitmore out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Green. And it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Smith against Walker. Clock at 6. Here's Landale. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's the floater. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets lead by 23. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Landale. Smith outside. The rebound by Nesmith. Well, the Pacers' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Now Wiseman. Walker with it. Fires the 3. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Pacers 4th.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
That's good from VanVleet. And the assist by Smith.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
You know, Grant and VanVleet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. VanVleet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
McConnell from outside. He buries it from 3. McConnell's got 5 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Hey, expanding his range. And Landale gets it to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
Here's Nesmith. It's hauled in by Landale. Houston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Whitmore. And a miss there off the inbound. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Wiseman with it. Landale's there. Wiseman a screen on Smith. Walker for 3. Outside Nesmith. Here's Toppin. Here he goes. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Smith outside. And a nice finish on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Toppin. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Toppin's gotten 4 this quarter.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has, look out.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Green against McConnell. Here's Toppin, outside for McConnell. The three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Green for 3. The rebound by Nesmith.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nesmith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And the basket by VanVleet.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's McConnell. And that one drops for him. McConnell's got 7.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Whitmore with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Outside for Green. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Excellent D there from Toppin. Oh, ripped away. Here's Whitmore outside, and that's not gonna go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. James Wiseman is out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Here's Nembhard. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Green. Driving to the basket. Pass to Eason. Brooks outside. Back to Eason. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Turner. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. It's Eason with the jam.
Give credit to Green for taking charge on defense and coming up with the steal.
Here's Halliburton. Over Thompson. Outside Matherin. The three is up. It's hauled in by Houston. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And that one's good for Brooks.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Şengün, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Green off the drive. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Thompson. Back to Şengün. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Halliburton against Thompson. Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Corner shot. And Indiana misses again. Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And the shot's good.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Thompson. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Thompson's shot is off.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Green against Matherin. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jalen Green. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Halliburton on the attack. Rockets with a rebound. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. And the call will be against Benedict Matherin. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Green.
So impressed with this.
Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it? What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Green for 3, drops in the 3.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Halliburton outside. Nembhard outside. Siakam against Thompson. The open shot, Siakam. And that time also a missed shot. On the wing, Green puts up a 3, nails it from 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close.
First game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Thompson is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Now Şengün running the floor all by himself.
Well, Şengün knew where to be to support that fast break play.
Here's Castle, guarded by Green. About a minute played so far here in the first. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Houston, 4-point game. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Can't cash in from close range. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach. And he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there. Look, if there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
Shooting 2.
And he's good on the second. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Eason's shot is good.
Whew. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Here's Castle. Puts up a deep 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Castle. The Rockets making the shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the basket by Vassell.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Now, here's Green. He's guarded closely. Pass to Şengün. From downtown. And Jalen Green gets the 3. Green's got 7 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Wembanyama down low. Şengün covering. Wembanyama no good. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the wide open shot from Green. Eason with it. Lock at 6. Driving in.
That's just excellent defense from Victor. He just understands how to alter shots with his presence.
Vassell against Thompson. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Rockets leading by 5. Now here's Green. He's got 7. And Green slams it in.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Pass to Vassell. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. And the basket by Vassell.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Good work there as it goes.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's Castle. He has yet to score. It's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
1 second left. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Rockets lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Şengün. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The screen from Thompson. 6 on the shot clock, and the turnover again by Houston.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Alperen Şengün. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 21 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
From deep, Green. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Vassell outside. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Vassell's got 10 points.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
And Brooks, here we go. Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. Nailed from three-point land. Eason's got his second bucket.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
They get it back. Another shot. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Brooks up on top. Green deciding where to go with it. Going inside, and it's Green with the jam.
You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Thompson dishes to Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
At the line for the Raptors.
Both good from the line that time. Now Wembanyama. His last outing with 20 points. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Will it go? Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Green left side. To the wing right side. Şengün with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc. So when he does take these shots, he means business.
Pass to Wembanyama. 29 seconds left to play here in the half. Drills the 3-pointer.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Eason gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Wembanyama down low. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Spurs.
To me, it starts with the...
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Fred VanVleet out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Green, and it's Smith, and it's Landale in at the 5. The shot's good from Paul. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Paul outside. To the wing on the left. And here's Johnson outside. Landale grabs the miss. Rockets leading by 14. Over to the left wing. Whitmore. And he misses his first shot of the game.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
The three. Here's Champagnie. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
They get it back. Johnson with the block.
Great anticipation from Johnson. He's able to knock that one away.
Here's Branham. Whitmore defending. From outside the arc. Branham, good. Branham's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Smith against Johnson. Pass to Paul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Collins with it. Collins a screen on Green. Paul for three. Green with the block. They recover it. 3 on the clock. Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points. He gets it in there. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Paul looking over the floor. What a terrific move that was. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
Here's Champagnie, guarded by Green. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Champagnie passes to Johnson. Tries a three. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They're leading by 8. And he drives in, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And I like this play by Smith, leaping up off the drive to hand deliver it to the basket.
Paul for three. Here's Branham, covered by Van Vliet. Branham, good. Branham's got 5.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Ball against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Collins. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
One of the best passers of all time. Paul relishes setting the pace and finding his open teammates.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Collins. And here's Green outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Houston moving it around. From the arc. Kept alive by Houston.
San Antonio foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle. Whitmore finds Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his balance, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. San Antonio with the ball. To the paint, here's Paul. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Castle in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. 5 to shoot. Count the basket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
They kick it out to Green. Thompson for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. Green, the pass to Brooks. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. He takes it in.
You like how Castle plays at his pace and celebrating when he wants to.
Green with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Eason. Kept alive. Here's Brooks. Pass to Şengün. And the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 10. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Brooks against Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Launches it from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 20 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Castle, guarded by Green. Puts the move on. And the basket by Castle.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Back to Şengün. To the inside. Here's Castle. It's Vassell on the wing. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. A 3 from Wembanyama. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Şengün kicks to Thompson. Şengün inside. Barnes on him. Now here's Thompson, covered by Vassell. The shot by Thompson, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Spurs trail by 11. Here's Vassell. Here he goes. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
I like what we're seeing from Vassell, playing with a lot of energy and not settling for shots he doesn't really want.
Green left side. Here's Şengün. The Rockets with another miss. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Fires Here's the three. Here's Barnes. Outside for Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Okay, now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Rockets.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Green.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Wembanyama throws it down. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Here's Vassell. Thompson for the triple. So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. Indiana making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Wembanyama, no good. Turner passes to Mathurin. Back to Turner. Outside for McConnell. Three-pointer Mathurin. Sohan with a rebound.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Paul. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Wembanyama. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Paul. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Siakam with a screen on Vassell. A nice shot by Halliburton.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Wembanyama, screen on McConnell. Paul against McConnell. Outside for Wembanyama. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Wembanyama's got 7.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
It's good.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Mathurin. Barnes, no good. Pacers trail by 5. On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Barnes. Halliburton outside. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Chalk up 2 there.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Outside Paul. Launches it. Indiana with a rebound. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Now here's Turner. And here's Siakam for 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Wembanyama to stop the run. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
46 seconds left in the first. Halliburton, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. Another miss by Wembanyama. Indiana leading by 3. Halliburton on the wing. Sohan covering. Halliburton, pass to Turner, and it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
It's stolen by Barnes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Paul in at the 1. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Wembanyama screen. And that one's good. Paul.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Siakam outside. Pass to Mathurin. Paul against McConnell. Siakam outside. And then Siakam with the jam.
Every year, Siakam seems to get more confident handling the ball. Slick move there.
Paul against McConnell. Got it. Paul's got 6 points.
Well, you got to love how aggressive he is. Consistently looking to get past his defender and finish at the rim.
Now here's Siakam. Turner passes to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Devin Vassell.
Oh, tenacious stuff from Halliburton. Making his shot while absorbing a foul.
Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
And such an unpredictable player. I like how Halliburton uses this aspect to help draw fouls.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Spurs trail by 5. Stolen by Siakam. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie, just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Now here's Halliburton. 10 points for him to the middle. Back to Turner. Here's the 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Crafty move. And scoring with the play inside is Barnes. And now it's just a 2-point Pacer lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Halliburton, and we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. San Antonio, third.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Outside for Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Wembanyama, screen on McConnell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Paul with it. Picked up by Matherin. The three from Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
Vassell against Halliburton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
29 seconds left in the second. Wembanyama, screen on McConnell. Pass to Wembanyama. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Nine seconds left in the first half of this one. Halliburton with a steal. 1 second left. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got 19 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Taking a look here at Indiana. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Wiseman is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Walker. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in at the two. Pass to Branham. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And what a dunk by Branham. I like when he elects to finish with force like this.
Toppin outside. Nesmith on the wing. Back to Toppin. And he dunks it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Branham. Collins a screen. Four on the clock. Here's Branham. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Indiana leading by 7. Toppin with it, picked up by Collins. Wiseman inside, and for some reason he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Neesmith passes to Wiseman. And there it is for him. And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Castle. He's scoreless. Here's Collins. Comes up empty down low. Walker passes to Toppin. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Here's Branham. Neesmith covering. Collins outside. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. There's the drive. A rebound by the Spurs.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Here's Branham. Neesmith covering. Over to the wing, to the inside. And Aaron Neesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Here's Castle. 5 on the clock. And he jams it home with authority.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Nembhard outside. Outside Neesmith. There's a screen by Toppin. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Castle. Jams it in off a great move.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nembhard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Indiana. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up play the game the right way.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Zach Collins, Keldon Johnson out there with Castle, and it's Champagny at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Now the Pacers on the move. Pass to Walker. Back to Nesmith. Outside Walker. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
A line change here for San Antonio, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Nesmith. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Outside for Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Now Halliburton takes it inside, kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
San Antonio ball.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Paul. From deep, Wembanyama. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his third assist of the night.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Paul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, some great scorers in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Turner passes to Nembhard. And stolen by Paul. 3-on-3. Here's Sohan. Oh, sweet move. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Halliburton finds Turner. Halliburton against Vassell. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Paul with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Such a wide open look. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Outside Wembanyama, 3-pointer. Yes, sir! Wembanyama, the response.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Kept alive. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Vassell, defended by Halliburton. Back to Vassell. Sohan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes a 3.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. He got a piece of it.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Vassell against Halliburton. Fires the 3, and that's good. Vassell for 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Indiana winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one that, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.